Hey, friend, let's have the conversation. Oh, I wish somebody had told me. Yes, I wish someone had told me before I got into the crafting industry. Yes, I said the crafting industry. I know a lot of you guys know that I make shirts, right? But I'm a crafter. And you know, us crafters, we can make and do everything. But I got something to tell you. Crafting for a hobby and crafting for a business, that's two different type of crafting, honey. That's two different types of crafting. So when you are ready to transition your hobby into a business, you also have to transition your way of thinking from being just a crafter to being a business owner, right? Because as crafters, we tend to buy a lot of stuff to make a lot of stuff. We're not price conscious on what we're purchasing. We're just buying, right? Because we want to make the thing. But when you transition your hobby into an actual business, you have to be mindful of the cost that you're spending. Because what you'll find is you'll be buying all these things, making this beautiful product, spending all the time in the world making it, and when you walk away from it, you didn't earn any money. And you continue that cycle. And then 6 months down the road, you want to quit, you want to give up because you're saying, my business is not profitable. It could have been. It could have been. It still can be. So I'm going to give you 5 key things that you need to be mindful of as you're transitioning your crafting hobby into a crafting business, right? I'm going to give you 5 things. And this is 5 things that I wish someone had have told me, the queen of crafting, baby. Somebody should just pull me to the side and say, hey, girl, come on, let me talk to you. Let me tell you this. And I'm going to tell you what they should have told me. One, identify your target audience. Yes. Who is the customer that you're trying to sell to? Who is it? Because when you don't know the customer you're trying to sell to, you're marketing to everybody. And guess who's looking at it? Nobody. You have to speak to the customers that you're trying to talk to. That sounds simple, but listen to what I'm saying. You have to speak to the customers that you're talking to. Meaning, if I am a sports mom who look forward to going to the games on Friday night with a chest full of glitter vinyl, would you market to me the same way that you would market to me if I was a business owner that was looking to order uniform shirts for my employees? Would you market to us the same? You wouldn't. Understand what I'm saying? Identify your target audience and only speak to the customers that you're trying to talk to. But you're trying to talk to everybody and nobody is listening. Identify your target audience. So before we go any further, I want you to go get a notebook and I want you to write 1 through 5. And this is going to be on your to-do list today. You're going to have this conversation with yourself today and you're going to make the adjustments. And we're going to start running that crafting hobby like a crafting business that it should be. Okay? So 1, identify your target audience. 2, know your numbers. Know your numbers. How much money does it cost you to make that finished product? How much time does it cost you to make that finished product? Are you going to need help to make that finished product? And if you do, how much does that cost you? And you don't base your cost on who the customer is. You base your cost on what my cost is set to be. And that goes with number 1. If you identify your target audience, you know how much those individuals are willing to pay for your products and services, right? Because you can't take a $15 shirt to a $30 market because they're going to question the quality of that shirt. And you can't take a $30 shirt to a $15 market because they don't value your services enough to pay you $30 for it. They're not used to paying $30 for a t-shirt. So you're not going to sell them a $30 t-shirt, right? So know your numbers. Number 3, equipment. Listen, I could stay on equipment all day long. Because guess what? In the crafting industry, every other day, it's a new piece of equipment coming out. Bigger, better, with more capabilities. Can I just tell you something? As a person with about, I'm not going to tell you how many printers I have. Mind your business. But I told y'all, I wish someone had told me this like early on. I wish someone had had this conversation with me. So I'm having it with you because you're my friend. I want you to do so much better than me. Anyway, but so equipment. Do not buy every printer, every cutter. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to your business. Outsource that. You know, right now you have direct to garment, direct to film, you have sublimation, you have vinyl, you have all the ways, all the methods. But guess what? You ain't even paid for that first printer you got, but you're trying to get another one. Come, come back over here. Come back over here. Let me tell you what to do. Find a company that allows you to order from them, and then you just order from that company. Yeah, order from that company. Because instead of you spending $15,000 to $20,000 on a printer, you can order from them for like $3-4 as you get orders. And guess what? You're keeping that profit in your pocket and not paying for that $20,000 printer. Yep. Number 4. Do you make everything, or do you use drop shipping companies? I think you can do a mixture. But entrepreneurs, you believe that your hands should touch every product that go out your door. No. If you want to run a big business, you got to think like big businesses. Amazon outsourced their shipping department. Yeah. Walmart has started outsourcing their pickups. They didn't hire employees to drive their personal cars to drop off orders that you guys purchase online. No, they outsourced it to a company that will go out, find people, and those people come pick up your pickup orders and bring it to your house. If you want your business to be a big business, you have to think like a big business. Know when you should make it or when you should outsource it. There's a lot of drop shipping businesses that will gladly make that t-shirt for you and ship it to your customer for you. Think about that, okay? Number 5. Are you a solopreneur or are you building a team? And if you're building a team, are you hiring for skill set or mindset? You can have a person with all the skills in the world, but their mindset ain't there. You can have a person with a mindset that's like, hey, I support your vision. I want to see your business grow, but they don't have the skill set to match. And you got to pick your battles. For me, I'm going to pick the person with the mindset and I'm going to train them with the skills they need. But it's hard to have a person with the skill set and you have to shift their mind. I don't have time for that. You go lay on somebody's couch. I'm just not that person, right? But I will hire a person with a mindset that's going to support my vision, support what my business is going to buy into the vision that the Lord has given me for my business. And I train you on this skill set, baby. We can get this together. You hear me? Stay around me long enough, you're going to be making shirts in your sleep, okay? But listen, I just wanted to jump on here real quick just to tell you guys, think about this. If you gave your child a gift and you spent, I'm going to say $500. You spent $500 on this gift that you just knew your child was going to love and use and just enjoy having it. And you give it to them. And then they take that gift and they put it in the closet and they close the door. How would that make you feel? Yeah. You just thought about that. It makes you feel some kind of way. I honestly feel that's how our Heavenly Father feels with us. He gives us all this creativity. He gives us all these skills. And because He got a little heart for us, we put it in the box, we put it in the corner, and we close the door. I challenge you today. Go get it. Answer those 5 questions. Research your target audience. Only talk to them. And you will see a difference in your business. Give yourself a month. You will see a difference. Go get the gift God gave you out the closet and clock back in and start working. Like, subscribe, and share. Bye, friend.